year on December 1st, and this celebration has been taking place since December 1st of 1988. The theme for 2025 is Overcoming Disruption, Transforming the AIDS Response. So this World AIDS Day serves as an important reminder that we must remain steadfast in our commitment to prevent new HIV infections and provide essential services to all people living with HIV globally. The first World AIDS Day took place in 1988. This provides a platform to raise awareness about HIV and AIDS and also honor the lives affected by the epidemic. The hashtag for this year is ending AIDS 2030. So here in Kenya on Saturday, 30th of November 2025, the government through the Ministry of Health held a half marathon at the Nyayo National Stadium, and at that stadium alongside they also held a medical camp for testing, treatment and prevention of HIV AIDS. According to the President of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto, Kenya is committed to ending AIDS by 2030. President Ruto said that Kenya will introduce injectable treatment in 2026. Maybe some key statistics about HIV AIDS in Kenya and globally. The national prevalence for HIV AIDS in Kenya is 3.03%, but it is higher in counties like Homa Bay, where it is slightly over 11%. There are 1.3 million people living with HIV AIDS in Kenya, compared to 40.8 million people living with HIV AIDS globally. 21,009 people, there were 29,009 HIV or AIDS-related deaths in Kenya, and also globally there were 630,000 people in 2024. Those who died out of AIDS in 2024 were 630,000 people globally. 20,105 new infections were reported in Kenya, while globally it was 1.3 million people or new infections. Female sex workers account for 67.8% of new infections in Kenya. On antiretroviral therapy, ARVs, in Kenya, 87% of those who have HIV AIDS are covered. So it means there is a percentage, around 13%, who do not have access to antiretroviral therapy. New infections among young people aged between 15 to 24 is at 35% of the total new infections. In terms of financing, the world needs $29 billion to end HIV by the year 2030. However, only 18.7 billion was available for the treatment of HIV AIDS. This is according to the UN AIDS. This is a UN body responsible for dealing with HIV AIDS. So as I've told you, 29 billion is needed annually, not just one-off, but annually, in order to end AIDS by 2030. So today we are in 2025, maybe 2026, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we need around 29 billion times 5 in order to end HIV AIDS by the year 2030. So that is what we have for you today on this World AIDS Day, 1st of December 2025. Thank you very much for tuning in to Keros TV. If you are new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment and share. See you in the next episode.